Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Shakil Ahmed, and we are doing new secondary mathematics uh, 2, and we are in first exercise 1B exercise of first chapter number 1, direct and inverse proportions. So, our today's question is question number 2, which is if z is directly proportional to W when Z is equal to 4 and W is equal to 8. Part 1 is find the equation connecting to W and Z. So we are moving forward. Let's start. So our part 1 is if Z square is directly proportional to W when Z equals to 4 and W equals to 8, find the equation connecting to Z with W or W with Z. Now here, to find out the equation, first we have to see that what will be the equation. So the equation will be Z square is equal to KW, where K is constant. And to find out this equation, we must first find out the value of K. Then we will be able to write down the equation connecting W with Z. So uh, by taking W to left hand side, the equation will be K is equal to Z square upon W, because we moved W to left hand side. By moving this W to left hand side, the equation will be K is equal to Z square upon W. And by putting the value of W and Z, which is given in the first part of this question, Z equals to 4 and W equals to 8. By putting these values, we got the equation K is equal to 4 square upon 8. As you know that when any number has a square, it will be multiplied by itself. So by multiplying 4 into 4, we get 16. So 4 square is equal to 4 into 4 and it equals to 16. So by putting these values in equation, we will put these equation and we will put the value of 4 square 16 upon 8. We get the value of K, which is 2. K is equal to 2. Now we simply write down the equation by putting the value of K, which is Z square is equal to 2W. This is the equation connecting W with Z, and this is the answer of first part. So let's move to the second part of this question. The second part is find the value of Z when W is equal to 18. This is the second part of this question. Here they have given us the value of W, which is 18, and we have to find out the value of Z. So we will take the equation which we have find out in the part 1, Z square is equal to 2W. This equation we drew in part 1, and we will take this equation and put the value of W and find out the uh, value of Z. So by putting the value of W, which is given W is equal to 18, by putting this value in the equation, we will get 2 into 18 is equal to 36. So Z square is equal to 36. And by taking square to the right hand side, the value will come under radical sign, and it will be 36 square root. Under square root sign, 36 square root plus minus 36 square root. Why this happened? Because we have moved this square to the right hand side. By moving this square to right hand side, we will get the value, we will get the 36 in under root sign. Like this, here we have put this 36 in under root sign. So now, to free from this radical sign, we will find out the square root of 36, which is 6. 6 is the square root, perfect square root of 36. So z equals to plus minus 36, and this is the answer of our second part. Z is equal to plus minus 6, and 6 is the square perfect square root of 36. To remove this square root sign, we will find out the square root of 36, and which is 6. So answer will be z is equal to plus minus 6. Now we will move to the third part of this question. The third part of this question is calculate the value of w when z is equals to 5. This is the third part of this question. Calculate the value of w when z equals to 5. They have given us the value of z, which is equals to 5. So for to find out the solution of this part, first we have to make an equation for w, because we have to find out the value of w. So by taking the same equation which we have find in part 1, z square is equal to 2w. Now here we will take 2 to left hand side. By taking 2 to left hand side, we found another equation which is equal to w is equal to z square upon 2. Now z square upon 2 is the value of w. By putting the value of z, which is given already in this part, here z is equal to 5. By putting this value in place of z, this is z. By putting this value, we put here 5 instead of its name. We put 5, the value of z. By putting this value, we find the equation which is w is equal to 5 square upon 2. By putting the value of z equals to 5. So by putting this value, we find out the value of w, and 5 into 5 will equal to 25, because 5 had an square, so 5 into 5 will be 25, and we get the equation w is equal to 25 upon 2. By dividing 25 with 2, we get the answer which is 12.5, and this is the answer of this part, because this is the value of w. W is equal to 12.5. So this is how we have done 3 parts of question number 2. So that's all from my side. If you have any query, please comment, um, put your questions in comment. I will give you in answer in detail. I will respond to you. Please subscribe my channel and visit my website. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.